comes to style, at the beginning of the year, the thing that I love to do, and you may know this from watching my last video, is figure out what is going to be trending for style that year. Well, that all sounds well and good, but when it comes to my actual purchasing power, I want to be purchasing things that not only align seamlessly with my personal style that I love to wear, that fit comfortable for me and that I feel comfortable in personally, but also that are going to stand the test of time. Today's video is all around the idea of that fashion lasting the test of time and falling in line with personal style, but it is also one of those videos where if I were to start my wardrobe from scratch today, these are the things I would 100% make sure that I had in my wardrobe. There will definitely be some outliers we'll talk about at the end. If you're new here, hi, my name is Amanda Weldon. I've noticed some newer faces here in my subscribership, and I am so grateful to have you. And I know that you're also fellow fashionistas, so let's dive right in. So the very first one is called Denim Your Way, but I particularly say Denim Your Way because denim has been around since the 17th century. So that means there have been many years of trends and many iterations of how denim can be used in your personal wardrobe. For me this year, I really want to explore more of denim dressing and even the Canadian tuxedo because I have tons of denim pieces that I love. And that is one of the trends for this year. Particularly trending this year is that more relaxed fit denim. But one thing since turning 30 that I have learned that I share with all of my friends and anyone who will listen when it comes to talking about fashion and denim is that no one can see your jean size. And the most important thing for anyone in their wardrobe is to get a great pair of denim that fits them right, that feels good, and is something you want to grab for every day. Because from there, denim makes an incredible foundation piece. Throughout this video, you're gonna see a ton of inspiration from Pinterest. So Denim Your Way can just be building up those foundations in your wardrobe, whether that be just a pair of jeans or incorporating a jean jacket. Next up, this is the piece that as soon as I walk into any store, if I see something with a Breton stripe, likelihood is I at least have to touch it and pick it up and see what it's like, see how it might feel. I have many different iterations of a Breton stripe in my wardrobe, and I just feel like this is one of the most timeless, I guess you could call it patterns, that you could have in your wardrobe versus just having maybe a solid white sweater, which we will get to. Interestingly enough, this has also been around for a long time, which also proves it stands the test of time. The Breton stripe originated in 1858 in France, and it was for the French Navy in northern France. To add on to this as well, the classic design is to have 21 stripes. Now, through that test of time, there have been many different iterations. You can not only have a white base with the navy stripes, but you can also kind of invert that pattern that I've been seeing a lot as well. So this is another staple that you can truly make your own while still building that foundation that will mix well with all of the pieces I'm going to mention today. I feel like by accident I'm giving a fashion history lesson, but this just goes to show that there's so much to back up that these pieces will stand the test of time. The next one is the trench coat. The trench coat has been around since the 1820s. It is the quintessential British outer layer. And for us now in the 21st century, this is kind of just one of those smart pieces to wear. And we have those iconic brands like Burberry. I know Max Mara makes a beautiful wool coat. They also make a beautiful trench coat. And this is something we are just gonna always have around. A trench coat is not only a sophisticated layer for dressing, it's neutral, it goes with everything. But what I really wanna hit home here is again, that these kind of pieces, you can say, okay, trench coat, that fits in a box, but I don't ever wanna put you in a box when it comes to fashion. So I want to show you some other examples of how different colored trench coats, not just the classic camel, can be used in your wardrobe. So whether you are someone who really identifies with winter colors like forest green, or you are more of a neutral girly, there is definitely a trench coat for you, and this is a perfect piece to add to your wardrobe this year. I currently have a trench coat from Zara. It really does the trick. It is so beautiful, but I feel like there are some design details that I could elevate just slightly with my trench, and that is why this is one of the pieces that I may be looking to invest in the next 2 years, but it has to be perfect. Next up, we have the white shirt. Now, the first time that the white shirt really made a significant appearance was in the 18th century in a portrait of Marie Antoinette, but the white shirt is possibly one of the most functional and easy things to style. And there are so many different types of fabrics too. So that is another thing that I want to mention. This is a way that you can add a functional piece, something that is so chic depending on what you get it in, whether it's from linen to cotton and all that is in between. You could also do a white shirt in silk. I have one from Lily Silk. And being a Canadian gal, I'm always thinking of like, okay, how can I style things and still be warm because it's -11 outside today. And I have been loving that little trick of using the white shirt with a turtleneck underneath. There's so many different ways to layer a white shirt through all of the seasons, depending on the fabric, the length, the cut. The key and the trick for you is finding one that fits best the way it had its different pleatings, or maybe you like an oversized fit. How big is the collar? How big are the cuffs? Finding the perfect white shirt for you is probably a task that may take a lifetime, but it will be worth the quest. So I mentioned I'm Canadian, and I am a huge turtleneck gal. I love a turtleneck. Give me a cable knit turtleneck, give me a tight turtleneck, give me a turtleneck on a cutoff sleeve on a dress. There are so many iterations of how you could wear and style a turtleneck. And get this, turtlenecks have been around since the 15th century. The 15th century! And that is because knights used to use them in their chainmail to protect their neck. So turtlenecks are like my probably most worn piece in my wardrobe, especially in the fall and winter, which definitely makes sense. You get to decide, are you gonna have a cowl neck, something that's really tight on your neck? I know that can bother a lot of people. It doesn't bother me particularly, but finding that perfect fitting turtleneck with a beautiful pair of jeans, maybe you throw that white shirt on top, and we have already started nailing our wardrobe foundations. If you're looking for somewhere to start when it comes to turtlenecks, you wanna make sure it's not itchy. Trying it on in the change room is definitely a good thing to do. But I love just the classic basics from Zara. They have some great selection, and they have some details sometimes where you get gold buttons, or just the way that the turtleneck fits a little bit looser, easy to tuck in. The length is definitely important to be able to tuck into your pants as well. That would be a good place to start, I think, if you're building up those foundations. Two little jewelry pieces. I'm wearing two of them today, and I have a few different iterations of this in my jewelry box that I love to just swap out or start to layer. And the one is a gold necklace as well as gold or pearl earrings. Just having a gold necklace with a matching kind of gold pair of earrings can elevate an outfit so easily. Gold also adds a little bit of warmth to your outfit. Throughout this year, when we were talking about trends in the trends video, we were talking about shoulder scraping earrings or really big jewelry. Now, as much as that is so much fun, and we often call those costume pieces, maybe doesn't always necessarily stand the test of time, and oftentimes you're not necessarily buying those quality pieces because you know that they are just costume pieces to add to the random outfit you're going out in. Investing in a great pair of earrings and a great necklace. Both of these are gifted, just so you guys know. This is a small brand out of Vancouver, and all of the pieces are meant to inspire you about travel and ancestry. I love this brand so much, and I know that there are a ton of other brands that go from many different price points, but finding what works for you and your everyday lifestyle, having a go-to pair of earrings and a necklace that you just throw on, or you even just keep on throughout the day, can really just keep you on track with having an elevated outfit built from those staples in your wardrobe. Let's shift to footwear for just a moment's time. I have two pairs of footwear and one outlier at the end of the video, but the first that I'm gonna mention is knee-high boots. I have noticed that building a wardrobe of basic kind of outfit pieces, clothing pieces, is one thing. But when you start to expand your shoe options, and especially if they are neutral enough to not only stand the test of time, but also mix and match with your wardrobe, you're gonna give yourself so many different styling options. And knee-high boots are one that I have had a hole in my wardrobe for so long, and then I was shone on by the heavens, and I saw that this one pair of boots that I was obsessed with had gone half off. I love them so much. They are tan, which fits in with my personal style. And the cool thing about this factor is that you could go for a black pair, a dark pair, a croc pair, or even a colored pair. Having a knee-high pair of boots mixes with dresses, leggings and a skirt, leggings and an oversized knit. It is just a really nice, sophisticated way to upgrade an outfit, and I'm so thrilled to have these in my wardrobe because I know I'm gonna wear them season after season. Having the ability to invest in your wardrobe is definitely something that I say from a standpoint of privilege, and I do recognize that. And if you are sitting there thinking, okay, I only have this certain budget and I'm not sure where to put it next to make my wardrobe go far and to increase my style points for everyday wear. This is where I would say you can do that. If you are investing in a beautiful brown or black belt, this is gonna give you the ability to really pull looks together. It was early in my 30s that I discovered that expanding my belt collection is another kind of way to expand the ways that I style everyday outfits so simply, and hopefully they're not breaking the bank too much. There are some absolutely stunning brands like Cezanne, for example, that carry beautiful hardware plus 100% leather belts that if you get it in the right size, it's gonna last you forever if you take care of it. And just having a black and a brown belt in your wardrobe, matching the hardware that you most likely wear. For example, for a lot of the belts that I buy, I will buy it with gold hardware because I know that it will match the gold jewelry and necklace that I'm wearing. For yourself, if that's silver, then go for a silver and black or silver and brown belt. I guarantee you that if you are able to put a little bit away here and there to buy yourself a belt that you absolutely adore, it's gonna really help you amplify your style in through this year, and it's gonna be something you use all the time. You probably noticed that in a lot of those shots, it was the black or brown belt on a beautiful pair of trousers. And that is the next wardrobe piece that I would definitely recommend to add to your wardrobe if you don't currently have it. Not only have trousers come back full force with the reintroduction of 90s minimalism for the trends of this year, but they are an incredible piece to have in your wardrobe because they are comfy. If you are someone who hates having jeans on because it, hugs you really tight around the belly, you can get a high-waisted pair of trousers that have a loose fit, and it almost feels like cheating. It feels like you're wearing your pajamas out. There are so many beautiful pairs of trousers, and I will also say when I see trends come out, I'm not necessarily excited to buy that trend. I'm excited of the accessibility of that trend to be available. When we see more trousers on the runway, that just means that you're gonna see that available in so many other sizes, in so many other colors, in so many different iterations on the high street, and it will be that much easier to add it to your wardrobe. Trousers are something that I have been expanding in my wardrobe for the past 3 years, and it is something that I know I am never gonna stop on. If you've been here for some time, you know your girl loves a knit. But if you're new here, well, I am someone who fully embraces sweater weather. I think that having a classic cable knit is something that everyone should have as well, and maybe even an oversized fit, whether that be wearing that with a pair of leggings and your knee-high boots, or just wearing that with a pair of jeans and a cute pair of booties with your trench over top. There are so many ways to incorporate a knit into your style, but the best part about it is it adds texture to an outfit, and texture adds interest to your everyday layering. I also love the idea of having a cable knit specifically because I love the classic heritage feel of a cable knit. However, there are many different weaves and knits that you could definitely purchase, and they are widely available, and you can also do this in the color that you prefer. For me, I love a cream cable knit, and that will always be a staple in my wardrobe. Here is our second version of footwear for this list, and that is a pair of black booties. And specifically, I said maybe a little pointed toe. I do have a rounded toe and a square toe pair of black booties. I would love to find a pointed one because I just think they are so chic and they've been around for so long. But if the pointed isn't exactly your bag, then there are different options like that rounded toe or even the square toe. The square toe I've been loving as well. I just feel like it adds that little bit of style, maybe that 90s inspiration once again that we are seeing throughout this year. A pair of booties is the easiest thing to pop on your feet and elevate your look as soon as you walk out the door. Cable knit, your beautiful pair of denim, your little pair of booties, throw that trench over, and we have got a wardrobe that is going to stand the test of time. Booties are also so easy to pair whether you have leggings on, jeans on, wide cut trousers on, or a dress. And the flexibility for your own wardrobe will be what toe do I like? What height of heel do I like? And what color of booty do I want? And as soon as you figure that out after looking at your wardrobe, well, now you're officially on the hunt. So this is my only purse selection that I put on this list, and that is a crossbody bag. I was able to purchase the crossbody bag of my dreams from Vestiaire Collective. So this is a used bag. It was very slightly used, so I got an incredible deal for something I had been coveting for over a year, and I have watched, if you have made a bag video on YouTube, I've watched it. If you made it about the Chloe Tess. I purchased the Chloe Tess in Maudie Gray, and it has been an incredible addition to my wardrobe, and I love it just as much as the day I bought her. Building a wardrobe can be hard and expensive, especially when you have so many different elements. So I would say if you are looking to buy just one purse type, not a huge oversized purse, not a little tiny shoulder bag, not a top handle bag, even though we love those, I would say choose one that you know is the right length, that you can try on, that you really think about how it matches into your wardrobe, and that you know fits what you need on a daily basis in it. And I am talking phone, wallet, chapstick, all the stuff that you normally carry. And the best part about having a crossbody bag is that it leaves you hands-free. The perfect piece to add to your wardrobe to stand the test of time, especially if you choose it in a neutral color. The last two items that I'm going to mention, and I'm also gonna link these down below because they are my absolute favorite, is the Uniqlo t-shirt. And this is the U Crew. I have one in white, I have one in black, and they are incredible. Some ways that I love to kind of mix into a wardrobe is a pair of jeans, the U Crew, a gold necklace, little pair of booties. That is such an easy outfit formula, especially when you have no idea what to wear or you have to dress up really quickly. These shirts are beautifully thick. They just look so good on, and I know how hard it can be to find the perfect white t-shirt or black t-shirt if you like that even better. That's why I put both of them on there, and I counted them as 14 and 15 because you can also get these in long sleeves, which definitely count in a timeless wardrobe, especially when you are layering. I made another video on trying on tons of different white t-shirts, and this was my top choice by the time I finished it. Last but not least, I have my computer here because these are the things I didn't include but I think would also be incredible for any wardrobe. However, they do have that caveat of a little bit more only if it's in line with your personal style. And that is a leather jacket, very specific. I'm kind of out of that era myself, but I do know that that is coming very fast and furious back in trend. A jean jacket could be something to invest in. An occasion dress, always nice to have something if you don't know what to wear, something that just makes you feel so good, but very personal style depending on the cut, the collar, the neckline, the length. Heels. Heels are something I don't really invest in that much unless they are a block heel and they are only about 1.5 inches, which is how I got my Valentino Rockstud heels, which I absolutely love in the summer, but I'm not going for those huge high heels anymore. A tote bag, so great to have in your wardrobe, so versatile, but not necessarily the thing that you need forever, because you can do a lot of different iterations of cheap and cheerful tote bags. A graphic tee is always really fun if you are heading into your grunge phase for this year. Again, another trend of 2023. A silk blouse I kind of touched on when we were talking about the white shirt, and a long line knit sweater. This is very much inspired by the coastal grandmother era, and I love a long line knit sweater. I'm gonna tag my favorite one currently on sale down below from Shauna Joy. This has been quite the long video, so if you have made it this far, please do leave me a white heart in your comment and I will be sure to get back to you. Let me know, do you agree with some of these or would you have added some to a list? And is there something currently on your list that you are coveting from this breakdown that you're gonna be on the hunt for in 2023? I would love to be the one to help you find the perfect piece for your wardrobe. For me, it's gonna be finding that perfect trench. I would so appreciate a thumbs up and please do subscribe to this cozy little nook of the internet. But without further ado, I shall bid you adieu and see you on Sunday. Bye guys.